Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Grand Danger. What is a government shutdown? A government shutdown occurs when the legislative branch does not pass the key bills which fund or authorize the operations of the executive branch, resulting in a cessation of some all operations for a government. The government shutdown can reduce public trust in politics. In presidential systems, the executive branch particularly has the authority to keep the government functioning even without an approved budget. Government shutdowns in the United States have occurred periodically since 1980 and are the result of failure to pass appropriations bills before the previous ones expired. The most recent shutdown happened was back in December in 2018. Shutdowns of the type experienced by the United States are nearly impossible to inform of a government, understand the parliamentary systems used in the most European nations. Stalemates within the government are less likely, but the executive must maintain the approval of the legislative to remain in power. Confidence and supply. And typically, an election is triggered if the budget fails to pass, aka loss of supply. And for the United Kingdom, until that passage is fixed term in the Act in 2011, government shutdowns in the United Kingdom were impossible due to the convention, a government which would not recommend a majority of to be dismissed for, the Queen's speech was voted down or later in a vote of no confidence. What was basically, it means like you have no confidence, which means you don't have any approved, any other to vote. So basically, government shutdown is all about, the failures of bills not passed bills. And it's basically the most devastating shutdowns in all USA's history. So, government shutdowns in the United States politics refer to funding gap period that costs a full or partial shutdown of a federal government operations and agencies. They are caused with a failure to pass a funding legislation to finance the government for the next fiscal year or a temporary funding measure. Ever since 1980 of the 1884 Anti-Finance Act, due to the political impasse, blah 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 blah. I'm just reading it off the website. And as of 28 September 2025, the U.S. government current budget and appropriations process in 1976 that have been a total of 23 funding gaps in the federal budget, which 10 of these have led federal employees being furloughed prior to the 1980 funding gaps. Did not lead to the government shutdowns until Attorney General Benjamin Civitt issued two legal options requiring the government be shut down when a funding gap occurs. This opinion was not consistently adhered to throughout the 1980s, but since the 1990, all funding gaps lasted longer than a few hours and have led to a massive shutdown. And since shutdowns in the USA have been the most critical times between 1995 and 1996 during a 21-day shutdown during Bill Clinton's administration, the 16th day shutdown in 2013, which was Barack Obama administration, caused a implementation of a Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, and then 35-day shutdown between 18 and 19 during Donald Trump administration, the longest shutdown in U.S. history, caused by despite over the funding amount of the expansion of the U.S. and Mexico border barriers. On September 30th, 2023, a government shutdown was averted just a few hours before the actual shutdown after a 45-day funding bill passed in both the House of Representatives and the Senate. So yeah, that's what the government shutdown is. But if you guys enjoy this video, be sure you drop a like, subscribe, it's totally free. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers, so we wait for it. Get subscribed down below, it's totally free. And let me know your comment section below. And I'll see you guys next time.